All right, boys, we got some breaking news. We're in a little bit of a different setting. Got to get this stuff out for you, boys.
Huge. So, according to Tom Placero, John Gruden just informed his staff that he is going to resign as the Raiders head coach. And this is due now to homophobic comments that have been brought to light, misogynistic comments that have been brought to light, on top of his already racist emails, which, we've seen come out, what was that, a few weeks ago? And that was he was basically saying those to the head of the players' union. So it's crazy.
He was roasting Roger Goodell, like the things he had to say about him, the players. Are you, what?
So he said some very not okay things about Roger Goodell. So he basically called Roger Goodell a very homophobic word. We're not going to say it on air. If you want to see it, or if you want to see exactly what he said, it's out there on the internet. But he didn't just stop there. He called him a clueless anti-football, another derogatory term. So he's just... It's just crazy how people are so dumb that they could put this stuff in emails and expect it to never come out.
So, first off, the Raiders, whenever they go to sign him, they have to do a background check.
Yes.
How do they not come across this? Because it's not just one thing, it's one thing after another, after another, after another.
And that's another thing. Who knows if maybe they did find this? Maybe they just ignored it entirely and were like, hey, hopefully this will never come out. But again, this is horrible look for the Raiders. This is awful.
It's crazy how fast everything has escalated. At first, it's just a news story. He's looking really bad, and I'm thinking, that's terrible. That was 10 years ago, though. Sure. A lot of people have stuff from the past that's bad come up, and people eventually kind of forget about it. But no, not this. Not this.
No,
so much.
He was asked basically about the racist comments he had in 2011, and he basically said he didn't have a racist bone in his body or a blade in his body. Which of course it's how are you going to say those things? Especially over email to people. Who knows what you're saying? Just
that's
on the
side.
Dumbest
thing to me. How do you send something that somebody can keep with them? If you're don't say anything, but if you're gonna do it, just say it out loud.
Exactly.
Not on text or that's so dumb.
Exactly.
That's so stupid.
And the head of player unions basically come out and was just saying basically how it's this just shows that there's still racism out there. It doesn't matter. These people were still out there, and it's crazy because nobody would ever thought. John Gruden. He's kind of an eccentric kind of guy. He's an eccentric coach, but the things that he said, you would never expect that from a coach in the league.
And then whenever he got signed to his big contract, 10 years, $100 million, he was the highest paid coach in the entire NFL. Yes. And that right there sets a standard.
Yeah.
He's at the top of the list, so everybody's looking at him.
What Raider player just came out? I can't even remember his name.
Brian Nassib.
Yeah, which it's crazy because that's on his team.
On his own team. I wonder how he actually felt about that whenever he came out. Because he didn't know before, and then come the beginning of the season or the off season, he came out. You gotta wonder what he said about it.
And again, too, it's just that gotta make everything so awkward for your room. It's how are you gonna try to coach these players up, especially with them having the knowledge of the things that he's saying? Most of the players in there could be African American, or some of them might even be homosexual that aren't even out yet. And it's crazy to think that. I don't know.
Yeah. Now thinking about it, it makes a lot of sense that he resigned. If he didn't resign, the Raiders are gonna let him go.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, there's no way that you could. Sure. Their entire team would be in shambles forever if he stayed there. Everybody would want to leave. All the players wouldn't want to play for him.
Absolutely.
So it makes sense that he's gone. It's definitely a good thing that he's gone. I can't believe how bad that he messed up, man.
I know.
And you got to wonder how much longer that's been going on. He might have been doing this his entire career.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just one email thread that we've seen.
Exactly. And I'm sure more will come out. We just wanted to bring this news to you because it's breaking news. We want to get you guys the news as fast as we can. That's why you should like, comment, and subscribe so we can still do this for you guys. If there's any other breaking news that happens throughout this, we'll be sure to update you. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias. Twitter and Instagram are going to be in the link in the description down below. So, man, it's crazy.
What a crazy story. All right, boys, we're going to end it here. Like you said, if we come across anything else, we'll be sure to update you guys on it, so make sure you're subscribed.
Yeah.
See y'all later. What an idiot.